So let us start. Sorry for the problem. So let us see our schedule quickly. So according to our schedule, we are on this week. So we have one more week to complete the repetition structure. Okay, so I think we are in good shape. So I think we will be able to complete this time. So let us complete the repetition structure today, and we will do some practice on repetition structure and selection structure in our next week. And there is nothing due. I don't see anything due in this weekend, but there is something due in the next weekend. So if I go to our slide repository, and you know that we were discussing module 4. So in our previous lecture, we discussed while loop. Discussed while loop, and we did some program using while loop. So let us review about while loop. Okay, while loop example in CPP or we C sharp. So how does a loop work? A while loop first checks the condition. If the condition is true, then it enters into the block of the while loop, and as long as the condition is true, it executes the loop body. And every time it follows the condition. If the condition is false, then it does not enter into the block. This is very simple. Okay. So today is okay. Who are taking C Java lab? Okay, this is very simple. You are taking a class in Java. This program, if we want this program in, for instance, Java, this is very simple. In Java, and let us make it while loop example1 Java. Can anyone please help me? This we need to make. Just I copied the main structure from C sharp here. So from C we had like console.line, and in Java to replace that part using system.out.println. That's it. And everything. So if you run this program, it says counter initial value is 20, then while counter greater or equal to 10, and we should pin counter value and with the space hello world. So when counter, and every time counter is decrementing by 2. So initially it print 20 hello world, 18 hello world, 16 hello world. So in this kind of very simple program, we are just, don't worry, when on the basic structure, we can use this structure to solve a real life problem. Like for instance, how to check whether a number prime number or not in order to display a prime number series, in order to find CD or LCM, whatever need. There are a lot of applications. These are the main building block. Okay. Now today we will discuss do while loop. Okay. So anybody has any question about while loop structure? Yes. C++. I have a program on C++ maybe. While loop example C++. Internet is slow. Sorry. This has failed to connect. No, sorry. This connection is not working. Okay, let us see. Okay, by the way, we will now go to do while loop. Okay, there is a basic difference between while and do while loop. As we know that the condition is checked first. If the condition is true, then the control enters into the loop body. But if the condition is not true, then it does not enter into the body. But the do while loop works almost similar like a while loop, but there is a problem. There is a difference is that in the do loop condition one time, and after executing this, first execute the statement block one time, and after executing the block, it goes to the while and it checks the condition. If it is still true, then it goes back to the body again. Condition is not true, then it ends the loop body. Okay, that means the do while executes the statement at least one time, even if the condition is false. So the difference here, you see the difference between this file, this condition is checked first. Okay, then if true, then it repeats. But do while, the statement body comes first. If after executing the statement body, without any condition, it will go to check the statement. And if the condition is true, then it will come back to the loop body. If the condition is not true, then it will go to the next line. But by this time, the loop statement will be executed one time. This is the main difference between a loop and do while loop. Okay. So here counter equal to 0, then whatever counter value is, it will do here. It will go, it will come here and it will increment counter value 1 and it will print counter and it will check while counter less than 3. So initially counter was 0, then it will increment counter by 1 and then it will print 1. Okay, and it will check is 1 greater than 3, say yes. Then it will come again here, counter will 2 by this time. Okay, counter will 1 and then it will increment 1, then it will be 2 and it will print 2. Okay, and then we will check is counter 2 then 3, says yes, then it will go next. And this is how it will work. So by you can see the, but I want to, let me see if I can show this in a, okay, I got it here. So while loop here, right? What was your problem? So integer, this one here in C++, we will use, this is called the C out, output operator. Okay. If we do not want to give this one, we can put space over here. What was your, okay. Let us do this program. So let us do this program here. After this here, let us change this one little bit. Let us do it side by side. Let us make it do. Okay, that there is a difference between do and do while. Okay, see that I need to do over here and I need to get this copy here and I need to put this here at the end. And after while, I need to put a semicolon. Remember about this semicolon. Okay, you must give this semicolon. And in some languages like Python, we need to use colon here. So here, what we will say? Let us block these lines. Okay. So we said do. It will print this one, and it will print this one, and say why counter greater or equal to 10. Okay, so we will same result. Okay, in this case, there is no difference. Let us print the while and do while output. Okay, side by side, the difference. Okay, here is my backslash in to dot while output. Okay, and the first one is the while output. Okay, first one is the while output, and second one will be the do while output. This program and compare the result. There is a mistake. I need to reset this value again. Same counter to 20 over here. Otherwise, it will not work. I'm sorry. There is a problem over here. You see that there is a minor problem. Anyone know that what is the issue over here? Line number 14. Yes. The integer, the counter is re-declared again, right? It has been declared and we cannot declare it another again times. That do you feel low internet speed? Low internet speed? It's problem in my computer or okay. So let us see a problem. Write a program in which you will enable your user to enter a number using a do-while loop. Output the reverse display of that number. Okay, that's good problem. The problem is that you will be asked, you will enter a number, for instance, You will enter a number, for instance, 1, 2, 3. Okay, using a keyboard, you will enter a number, and what you will be doing, you will output as 3, 2, 1. Reverse order. Okay. And for instance, this is one thing, one input. If you input enter 5, okay. If we enter 5, okay. If we enter 5, then what will be my display? 5. Okay. If we enter like 50, 50, okay, it will display 05. You understand? Okay, so let us understand without going to any program. Let us understand the logic of an algorithm. How can we do that? How can we get the last digit of a number? This is the one digit, right, of a number, right? Yes. Yes, using okay, modulus. Then modulus by what? By, okay, that's good. If we find modulus by 10, okay, then we will get 3, right? For any number, we will get the last digit. Okay, that's good. And how can we get this part? For instance, if we use modulus, if we use modulus, then we will get 3, right? Then how can we get this 12? It's working with my laptop now, is working, but it should work. The second part, we need 12, right? Also, how can I get 12? Yes, integer division, right? Okay, we need two things. We need, it's working. Can you please wait a second? Okay. If we do a modulo operator by then modulo 10, then we will get the last right digit, and then we will display that first, right? Okay, and if we do an integer division divided by 10, then we will get the other digits, other numbers except the last digit. So we need to do two operations over here. In order to get the last right digit, we want to display first. We need to do a modulo operation with 10, but we need to replace the original number by, for instance, here, my original number is initially 123. Next time we need to make the original number 12. How can I get 12? If we divided 123 by 10, then we integer division, then we will get 12. This is the logic we have to implement a program with this logic. Okay, so we need to take a number. For instance, initially let us put 0, and last digit let us put 0, and reverse number let us put 0. And for instance, this is the prompt: enter a positive number and read number, and do last digit equal to our number, original number that will be entered, okay, with modulo 10. Okay, and then our reverse digit will be, okay, this is the one way to display this: reverse times 10 plus last digit. Okay, because we need this number. I will discuss this. This is the middle. This is an important instruction. We need to understand this. Okay. After that, we will change my number to number divided by 10. Okay, but this line, these two I already discussed, and this is the thing we need to understand. And how long we will continue until my number, this number is changing every time, until my number is greater than 0. We need to continue this. So it looks the simple except this line. Everything is simple. Okay. And finally, the reverse number will be, this will be my reverse number. Yes. Okay. Okay, we do not have any. See how many slides do we have. Okay, we do not have any solution for this one. Okay, I want to put this as a homework for all of you. Okay, so very simple. Okay, for now, even do not understand, or if you understand or do not understand, okay, execute, write this program, This is not a pseudocode. This pseudocode into your programming language and try to run it. Okay, so try to understand this line. And sometime without this line or something, without this thing or without this thing, try to run your program and see the effect, then you will understand its importance. Let me see if I got. Okay. So in this program, errors here. Let me run this program. Okay. You see that I have same output, right? I have same output for while loop. I got 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this case, there is no difference between a while loop and do while. Okay, but later understand the difference between while loop and do while loop. So if I do not give the line number 14, I comment it out. So then what will happen at this point? After executing this statement, what will be my counter value? 8, right? Everyone understand? At this point, if I run this, so what will be my counter value? Let us run this. Only without any loop. Let's run this. Okay. After the while loop. Okay. After the while loop, counter okay. After the while loop, the counter, let us 8. Did we understand why it will be 8? Because after displaying 10, it will be 8, right? Let us run it. Okay, that's good. Okay, everybody please give attention. So if you understand this, then you will be able to understand the difference between while loop and a do while loop. I'm trying to concise this so that we can get some space and put everything together. Okay. This line, the output of this line after the while loop counter equal to 8. So everybody understand why counter is 8? Anyone is confused about why counter is 8 at this point? Everybody understands, right? Okay, so now at this point my counter value is 8, right? So then do while what the do is working here, doing it will printing counter this 8 plus hello world, 8 plus hello world, and then it is checking, it is decreasing counter again by 2. Then it, at this point counter is getting 6, right? And then it is checking counter greater or equal to 10. Is this counter 6 equal to 10? No, right? So after at this point it is exiting the loop, it is not going to the loop. This is why even my condition has failed. Even initially when counter equal to 8, 8 was not greater than 10. That was false, right? So then, but still it executed this statement one time. Anyone has any question so far? Do you understand, right? Okay, that's good. So this is the main difference between a do while and while loop. The while loop executes the condition first. Okay. If the condition is true, it enters into the condition body. But the do while without checking any condition, because there is no condition with do. Condition is after execution statement, right? So it executes the statement one time at least, and after executing, it checks the condition. And you see there is a difference, little bit different over here. There is a semicolon after a while, but here after a while there is no semicolon. You will get a problem in your test using do while. Anyone has any questions so far? Okay. Then if we understand this one, then for loop is then last one as the for loop. Then we discussed for loop last week. For loop is the simplest one. For loop is the simplest one, and it is most commonly used looping control structure because of its simplicity. How many minutes do you have? Let us see what else we do have. Okay, for this, write a problem in which you will enable a user to enter a number which they want to see the multiplication table. For instance, if I enter a number, If I enter a number, for instance, 5, so it will show me a multiplication table. 1 times 1 equal to 1, 1 times 2 equal to 1, sorry, 1 times 5 equal to 5, 2 times 5 equal to 10, 3 times 5 equal to 15, 4 times 5 equal to 20, and like this way. Problems that you can do in while loop, you can easily do that in using a for loop. Like for instance, in order to display this kind of pyramid type of rectangular type of like output, you can put this any number or with any stars or any character. You can do that. So there are some pseudo codes over here. I like you to do practice, and in our next lecture we will practice some program with while and for loop, and I think and we will practice. You see that there are some problems over here, and in addition to these problems, we will discuss and practice some problems. Like for instance, how to find GCD of uh, 2 numbers or 3 numbers, find a prime series, prime number series, how to check whether a number is prime number or not. Yes. I cannot hear you. Okay, so in our next lecture, we will discuss continue and break. Okay, I will show you in some live program. Continue is, how do we say continue? Go ahead. Okay. And break means going out of loop. Your break are used within while loop or for loop or do while loop. We also saw that continue break was used in switch statement. That can be used in looping statement as well as. Okay, I will upload this lecture video, and hopefully you will see your test results next week. Thank you so much.